What is up, guys? None So Vile here, making this video to showcase to you how good cow runs are in Project Diablo 2. Basically, all of my gear and everything that I've found is from cows because it's all I've farmed this season. I'm playing a trap assassin, fire traps of course. I'm level 90 currently. Skill tree is max fire blast, max wake of fire, max wake up inferno, some points in a weapon block for the edit block, burst of speed for the faster run, walk, and attack speed. Because if you didn't know, increased attack speed affects how fast you place your traps. As for gear, I have a fire lizard with +3 fire skills, and I slammed it for +1 all skills. I have a 5/4 fire facet in it with a shale rune. I also puzzle boxed this and got 2 sockets. I trade it for this pretty decent circlet that I corrupted and got 5 maximum poison res, which is not very good, not ideal. I also puzzle boxed this and got 2 open sockets. Amulet, I'm using a Rising Sun with +2 all fire skills. I get some fire absorbed from it and minus enemy fire resistance. Chains of Honor for the +2 all skill and resistance, and a little bit of magic find is always nice. Using a Raven Frost with an 11 faster run walk corruption and a 20 cold res, or cold absorb, I'm sorry, and cannot be frozen. The Wisp Projector, which I slammed 11 lightning res on. A gold wrap, which gives me a little bit of MF in the increased attack speed. Chance guards also for the MF. My offhand is a plague claw that I got +2 all skills on. The base is a +3 to wake of fire and then +2 to wake of inferno. And for boots, I'm using Natalia's soul for the lightning and the cold res because I need it just to cap me. And then for charms, of course, I'm using trap skillers. Just a random 8 all resistance large charm, 34% Geeds, a relatively low assassin torch that I got for cheap, just some random resists, and then life, small charms, a little bit of MF ones as well. And for my mercenary, he's using an infinity, which I actually found both of these bird runes in cows to make this. And Dariel's Visage, Leviathan, String of Ears, Goblin Toe, and Lava Gout for the increased attack speed. I mean, it's all I had just to throw on him. Yeah, oh yeah, at the end of the video, I'm going to slam everything that I find in the cows, so stay tuned for that. On run 5, I find my first item, which is a Worldstone shard. Also on run 5, I find a unique mesh belt, which is none other than Gloom's Trap, which they add at 10 FCR. On run 6, I find another Worldstone shard. On run 12, I find a pair of Altar's boots. On run 13, I find another Worldstone shard. On run 14, I find a pair of Trang's gloves. On run 16, I find a unique set of Demon Hide boots, which are Inferno Strides. And also another Worldstone shard. On run 17, on my way to get Rit's Leg, I find a Cold Sorceress skiller. Also on run 17, I find a Duriel shell. Also on the same run, out of a chest, I find a unique bone knife, which is Wizard Spike. On run 19, I find a unique ring, which is Dwarf Star. Also on run 19, I find 2 World Stone Shards. On run 20, I find a pair of Bramble Mitts, which are Laying of Hands. On run 21, I find a World Stone Shard. From the same run, I find another World Stone Shard. On run 22, I find an Rune. On run 25, I find a set of Gore Riders. Also on run 25, I find a Haas. Again on run 25, I find a World Stone Shard. Lastly, on run 25, I find a unique pair of light plated boots, which are Goblin Toe. On run 36, I find a World Stone Shard. And then right after that, I find another World Stone Shard. At the end of run 36, I identify a Cold Source Skiller with 12 FHR. On run 38, I find an Rune inside of a chest. On run 39, I find a unique heavy belt, which is Gold Wrap. On run 45, I find a World Stone Shard. On run 48, I find a World Stone Shard. On run 49, I find another Duriel Shell. On run 50, I find a unique ring, which is Ravenfrost. On run 51, I find a unique Ghost Armor, which is the Spirit Shroud. On run 54, I find another World Stone Shard. And then, right after that, I find a Vampire Gaze. Also on run 54, I find a Shape-Shifting Skiller. On run 58, I find a World Stone Shard. On run 60, I find another World Stone Shard. Also on run 60, I find a Rune. On run 61, I find a World Stone Shard. Also on run 61, I find a Fire Sorceress Skiller with 7 faster run walk. On run 63, I find another Rune. On run 63, I find a unique ring and a world stone shard. The unique ring is another Ravenfrost. On run 66, I find yet another Lem rune. Run 67, I find another World Stone Shard. On run 69, I find another World Stone Shard under a rock. On run 70, I find yet another World Stone Shard. Also on run 70, I find yet again another unique ring, which is another Ravenfrost. On run 71, I find a bow and crossbow skills Amazon skiller. I start run 71 off with a World Stone Shard. Right after that, on the same run, I find another World Stone Shard. Also on run 71, I find none other than Talrasha's armor. Which rolled 69% magic find. Run 73 gives me yet another World Stone Shard. And run 74, another World Stone Shard. On run 75, a unique Grim Shield drops. And it is Lidless Wall. Luckily, it rolled +2 to all skills. Also on run 75, unique Scarab Shell boots drop. And they are Sandstorm Trek. Lastly, on run 75, a World Stone Shard drops. On run 76, another World Stone Shard. And on run 78, I have another Istrune drop. On run 86, I find another unique ring. And it is a Dwarf Star with near perfect stats. On run 87, I find my first high rune, Sur rune. Right after that, another World Stone Shard. I forgot to start recording, but on run 88, a pair of War Traps drop. And they roll 41% magic find. Also on run 88, I find a shape-shifting druid skiller. On run 91, I get a back-to-back World Stone Shard drop. Run 94, another World Stone Shard. On run 95, I find a really nice, rare ring on my way to get Rit's Leg. On run 96, I find another pair of Treng's gloves from Cow King. Also on run 96, I find another World Stone Shard. On run 98, I find a World Stone Shard. Also on run 98, a set Hunter's Geist drops, which is Alder's Helm. On run 99, I get my last item, which is a World Stone Shard. Alright guys, so sadly I forgot to record when I was slamming everything. I got a little too excited, I guess. But the best I can do is scroll over everything and show you the corruptions that I got on them. Anything with the red circle on it on the right hand side of the stats is the corruption mod. Also, I was thinking about doing 100 T1 map runs for my next video. Leave in the comments below if you'd like to see me do that, or if you'd like to see me do something else. Anyways, thanks for watching.